All right, thanks for joining us, guys. My name is Dr. Gosalia, and I have the pleasure of interviewing one of our very good friends, Steffney Jones from Ruby. Steffney, thanks for joining us today. So before we get too far, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and Ruby, please?
Yes, absolutely. So my name is Steffney Jones. I'm based out of Kansas City, Missouri. I've worked with Ruby now for about 5 years. They actually acquired the side of the company that I helped start in its beginning days. I was the third employee. The chat side of our operation, they acquired in 2019. Fun fact about me is I was our very first chat specialist. So that's kind of my niche side of the business. And if you don't know who Ruby is, we will sell you services like our live chat and live receptionist services. Don't let that bore you immediately. We're going to make this content fun and interesting by focusing more on lead generation and increasing your revenue. And who doesn't love that?
Especially in private practice, we love increased revenue. We love business growth. We love taking care of our people, of course, but that comes with a nice reward as well. So we talked over a year ago. Maybe it's been even longer than that, but we spoke some time back, and you gave us a nice, good summary about Ruby. So tell us what's new with Ruby.
Ruby has been making so many new changes and updates, in particular to our content and what's available to our audience. I think what really sets Ruby apart is we know we have a great service and we know that our receptionist and chat specialists are world class. But what we also want to provide is an education to our customers. It's extremely important that our customers grow. Ruby wants to see that growth month over month, year over year. Our customers are very faithful and loyal to us, and we're so grateful for that. And if we can repay that by contributing content that's going to help your business thrive, that's just one small thing that we can do. So recently, I've been working with a lot of my partners across several industries who operate in really great niches that help small businesses grow, creating content, most recently like our lead generation playbook. And I'd like to touch on a few of those proven tactics that we gleaned from that article today.
Perfect. And so, I want to touch back on that lead generation that you talked about. And of course, who doesn't like lead generation? So for small businesses and even maybe mid to large size businesses, we're always looking for new ways to grow. So can you tell us a little bit about, how a small business could benefit from this?
Yeah. And I think what's wonderful about the content with this lead gen playbook, it's not your traditional content that's going to focus on optimizing your landing page and improving conversion rates. That's a part of lead generation and conversion. But leads don't just generate spontaneously out of thin air. We want to help you learn the tactics so that if you're a business owner, if you're a decision maker, and you're just getting started on your digital marketing journey, you can come prepared and have the right tools and approach and team to be successful. So some of the proven digital marketing tactics I'd like to touch on, like search engine optimization, like SEO, pay-per-click, PPC advertising, your website, content marketing, etc. And then the most effective approaches for our industry. Because the lead generation process, it's similar to your investment portfolio. You want to diversify your interests. You want to take advantage of various marketing channels to bring leads to the business and incentivize them to share important information like their contact information with you. The fact of the matter is that all businesses at any point need lead generation tactics in order to survive, even the most stable. The average business loses about 15% of its customers every year. And in order to maintain your profits, you need leads. And on top of that, lead generation is an excellent way to build your brand.
Yeah. And so, building brand and brand awareness and brand recognition, this is all new to me with Ruby, because what I remember from Ruby in the past is, people can call, our patients call in, and if we're not in the office, and somebody can answer. So maybe let's go even a step further back. So can you give us more of the high level of, what Ruby can do for a private practice outside of all the lead generation, even just back to the core basics?
Yeah, so those core basics, how Ruby can fit into your operation, it does depend on leads. So we want to help you understand how you can get leads so that you can utilize Ruby to its fullest extent. So touching on some of I would say my top 5 proven tactics, starting with your content marketing. This is wonderful. It is one of the most cost-effective ways to attract and engage an audience because it's 100% yours to own. While ads find people, people find content. So you want to create high converting content. You want to be bold. 52% of people think that most content is overly commercial, and 48% feel that it's too long, too boring, too basic. You want to create content that's new, that fits your brand and speaks to the type of audience that you'd like to attract. And you want to inspire action. Provide your audience with interesting and actionable information that leaves a strong impression. The goal is for content to be bookmark worthy and shareable. Next that I would focus on is email marketing. Now, email marketing is one of the oldest digital lead generation tools, and it continues to be an essential part of your marketing strategy. This in particular is an excellent resource for small business owners really trying to gain traction with your leads in a lead list. When it's done correctly, it can be a great way to build relationships and trust with your audience. You can try sending emails that are known for creating engaged audiences, like educational newsletter, social proof like testimonials and success stories, feedback requests, and what to expect explanations like what to expect with your first visit, what to expect after treatment. The next I'd like to touch on is pay-per-click campaigns. This ensures that your business is findable. Every day, nearly 1/3 of US consumers search for local businesses online. So you want to do your research. That's the first step, improving how your site ranks, both organically and through paid efforts. Get the most out of your site by adding relevant keywords to your headers, and consider adding a blog to your site to add even more content. And be certain that you're targeting people in your geographic area. I will say, as a chat specialist, that was one of the things that would shock me the most. And I would go back to our clients and say, I've been chatting with a lot of folks from Australia recently. And that would give them an opportunity to go and talk to their website professionals. And don't forget about mobile. Even Ruby is finding that the majority of folks coming onto our site are coming via mobile. So how that's presented and the ease of use is very important. And then SEO, so your site engine optimization. This is how you're found in a sea of web pages that spans anywhere between 15 to 17 billion. And that's billion with a B. You first want to secure your digital business information by creating, claiming, and optimizing your online listings. Complete an audit of your website. The audit will give you a baseline understanding of the current state of your website so you can communicate to your goals and your vision to an outside agency or professional. And then last but not least, your website. In terms of attracting and converting new patients, your website is arguably more important than your business's physical location. But a great website won't automatically convert and grow your business. There are 4 key factors that contribute to optimizing your site. You want to focus on your offers and call to actions. Effective call to actions, or CTAs, will entice people to take the next step. Landing pages. The most successful lead generation is often the most specific, and landing pages can be designed with specific audiences' intentions in mind so you can maximize your chances of converting. Whether you're going to run a specific promo or a special, or it's a special time of the year, and you want to generate a lot of leads based on that. And forms, they are the lever to converting leads. Keep your forms short and simple. Make it as easy as possible for your leads to convert. And last but not least is live chat. Now, I'm a little biased here, but I've got the facts and figures to back this up. It is 4.6 times more likely than any other channel to convert website visitors into patients. Approximately 41% of all consumers prefer chat over other communication channels. I often get a lot of questions about how chat is beneficial. I will say it is important that you have your SEO and your website down pat, and you have an understanding of your unique visitors to then justify the use of a live chat feature. If you've got questions, we are always happy to chat with you and determine if it's a good fit for you or not. And then
Perfect.
last but not
Yeah, go
least,
ahead. Sorry, go
okay,
ahead.
no worries. And last but not least, the best approach in healthcare. The industry is shifting to meet modern patients online. What we're doing now is different than what we did 5 years ago. Some of the best trends we've seen include Facebook promotions, Instagram posts, and leveraging website highlights. Content marketing techniques are invaluable. You could try focusing your Facebook promotions on specific outreach, like National Audiology Awareness Month in October, for peak reach and engagement on promotional content. or even feature a Q&A with your audiologist, and that can give potential patients peace of mind for their top inquiries and provide comfort in knowing who will be treating them. And analytics can show you insights into the demographics of your top viewers.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love Audiology Awareness Month in October. I love Better Hearing Month in May, which is coming up very quickly. Hope everyone's been planning for those 2 months. Steffney, really appreciate all this content. You guys are awesome, and you especially are just fantastic to work with. And so, where are we going to see you in October? Where are we going to see you in October?
I think you're going to see me in Anaheim.
That's correct. Anaheim, California at the 2022 Odd Boss Summit. It's going to be awesome. We have more surprises this year than ever. And we're really excited to have everyone join us there. And Steffney, thank you so much. And thank you to Ruby for all your support over the past few years and all the amazing things you guys are doing. We're really excited to see where this goes. So thank you so much, Steffney. Is there anything else you want to say before I let you go?
It has just been an honor serving the Odd Boss group. I mean, from the get-go, from our first event that we attended, we felt the love. We work with hundreds and hundreds of folks in the healthcare industry, and it would be our honor to help you convert those leads. When you think of Ruby, I want you to think lead generation through chat and lead capture and conversion through our receptionist services. If you're missing phone calls after business hours, if you're missing phone calls over the weekend, over lunch breaks, that should not be happening. If you're a small business owner and you just need someone to answer the phone while you work, we can be there for you, totally customizable, no contracts, no hidden fees. We just want to do you the best service possible by helping your business grow. Again, thank you all so much for trusting Ruby. It is always a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you in October.
See you soon.